and we always say we get the tough draw. We get put in the toughest region with it.
Yeah.
The committee always screws us. You can't complain about this draw.
No.
You gotta love this draw. Now, do I like playing Murray State in the second round? No, because it's a Kentucky team.
Right.
You want to see them do well, but I hope Kentucky crushes them by 30 in the second round. And that's the only reason I don't want to see Murray State. Not because I'm afraid to play Murray State as Kentucky, because I don't care who we play.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to play good teams regardless going through the tournament.
Exactly.
So me and Jay have said it on here. We want all the smoke. Bring it. Bring it.
We want the smoke. But
put us in a region with Gonzaga, Kansas, Baylor.
We want it all.
Put us in a region with all those teams. We don't care.
Right, Kev. You brought up seeding. Let me say this. Since 1985, as seeds, the number one has won 23 times at 64%. A 2 has won 5 times, 14%. 3, 4 times, 11%, and on down the list. 4, 3% of 5 hasn't won. A 6 one time, 7 one time, 8 seed one time. All at 3%. So thinking about that, and the number one seeds in this, is a number one seed pulling this out this year?
I believe so. I think Arizona is going to do it. Even though they just lost their starting point guard, Kirk Kriisa, I mean, it's been a little skepticism and optimism that he should be back, depending on how far they go, of course. I trust in Arizona, man. Like, to me, I think outside of you guys, Kentucky, Gonzaga, outside of those two teams, I think you guys are the 3 most complete teams in the country. That's how I look at it. I think
Arizona runs.
And they play just like Gonzaga. And to me, I think the best thing about Arizona is that, Tommy Lloyd came over from Gonzaga this past offseason, and they have much more, to me, in my opinion, they're a more talented team in the style that Gonzaga plays, in that flow offense and that transition, get up and down. I think you have a player like Benedict Mathurin, lottery pick this year. Christian Koloko is one of the best rim protectors in the country. The list goes on. Dalen Terry has been phenomenal. He was phenomenal in the game last night versus UCLA in the Pac-12 championship. So to me, they just have all the pieces. And again, if they get Kirk Kriisa back healthy, they're going to be even more dangerous. But that doesn't concern me too much, just because the biggest thing for me in this tournament is that most of the top teams are lacking that elite point guard this year. And usually, point guards to me is the key to success. You look at every single team that's been in the Final Four for however long the Final Four has existed, they've usually had an elite point guard. If they didn't have an elite point guard, they probably had the most dominant player in college basketball, like, your Kentucky team in 2011 with Anthony Davis, the list goes on. So to me, I like Arizona, man. I just think this is the year.
I do too. I really do. Being a Kentucky fan, Arizona, I was telling someone, of course I'm saying Kentucky because that's my team. I'm rooting for it. I could see Arizona winning it just because of the style of play.
Of the 1 seeds, Arizona would be the 1 seed I would pick.
Right.
Because I think Gonzaga is flawed. Because I don't, Chet Holmgren, he's a dude, but you put size on him, you bang on him.
I watched St. Mary's beat them the whole game.
Exactly. He's struggled in those big time matchups with big players. I don't think Drew Timme is